Welcome to Drive Fathom with a new video, and today we're diving deep into one of the most talked about electric sedans in the world. The Tesla Model 3. You've probably heard a lot about it, its sleek looks, instant torque, the supercharger network, but what's it really like to live with, day after day? Stick around, because by the end of this video I'll walk you through everything. Performance, driving feel, interior, tech, safety, ownership costs, and what works well and what doesn't. Let's hit it. From a performance standpoint, the Model 3 offers strong numbers, especially in its top trim. The performance version pumps out 510 horsepower, rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.9 seconds, and reaches a top speed of about 163 miles per hour. In more daily-friendly trims like the long-range version, you still get excellent performance. Dual motors in the all-wheel drive setup deliver brisk acceleration, typically hitting 60 in about 4 to 4.5 seconds, with a solid mix of power and balance. Because it's an EV, there's no traditional transmission, just direct drive, so power delivery is instant, smooth, and incredibly responsive. When it comes to range and efficiency, Tesla continues to lead in many ways. The long range trim is rated for up to 363 miles on a full charge under ideal conditions. The performance version, which sacrifices a bit of range for raw power, still manages around 303 miles. In real-world highway tests, the long range has hit around 310 miles at a steady 75 miles per hour, while the performance version gets closer to 260. Efficiency is also impressive. You'll see MPGe ratings in the 130s for the rear-wheel drive model, dropping slightly into the 120s for the dual motor trims, and into the 110s for the performance variant, especially when driven hard. Charging is another area where Tesla shines. Using the supercharger network, you can add roughly 140 miles in just 15 minutes, depending on conditions. At home, a full charge on a level 2 charger typically takes about 10 to 12 hours overnight, making it easy to start each day fully charged, thanks in part to the low center of gravity created by the floor-mounted battery pack. The suspension tuning strikes a good balance between sporty and comfortable, especially in the long-range version. If you go with the performance model, you get a firmer ride and lower stance, which gives more confidence in the corners. Road noise used to be a weak point for Tesla, but with recent updates, they've improved insulation, so the cabin is quieter than before, though it still lags slightly behind some German rivals in that department. The Model 3 blends excitement with ease. In the city, it's super responsive light steering, instant acceleration, and excellent visibility make it feel compact and agile. On the highway, it holds speed effortlessly, and the car feels planted, though it can feel a bit stiff on rough pavement. Handling overall is sharp. This isn't just a commuter EV. It's a genuinely fun car to drive. The latest version of the Model 3 now includes an 8-inch screen in the back, which allows control over climate and entertainment. The cabin feels modern, airy, and high-tech. The all-glass roof lets in plenty of natural light, and the seats are made from vegan leather, which actually feels surprisingly upscale. Front seats are roomy and supportive, while rear seats offer good legroom, though taller passengers might find headroom a bit tight due to the roofline. Cargo space is solid for a sedan, with about 24 cubic feet when combining the front trunk and rear trunk. Tesla regularly rolls out over-the-air software updates, which can add features, improve performance, or even change the user interface. The downside? There's no Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, which might be a deal-breaker for some also. Since everything is controlled through the screen, even simple tasks like adjusting mirrors or climate can feel a bit clunky until you get used to it. Voice commands help, but there's a learning curve. Safety is another strong area for the Model 3. It comes standard with Tesla's Autopilot system, which includes adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and a full surround view camera setup. You can also opt for full self-driving capability for a hefty fee, which adds features like automatic lane changes, highway on-ramp to off-ramp driving, traffic light recognition, and even summon mode. But despite the name, full self-driving still requires driver attention at all times. And it's not yet fully autonomous. Crash test ratings for the previous Model 3 were excellent, and the new version is expected to perform similarly well. Tesla's approach to safety relies heavily on a vision-based system, using cameras rather than radar or LiDAR, which has sparked some debate among safety experts. But Tesla continues to refine the system with software updates. When it comes to ownership, the Model 3 offers lower maintenance needs compared to a gas-powered car. There are no oil changes, fewer moving parts, and thanks to regenerative braking, even brake pads tend to last longer. Still, repairs can be expensive, especially out of warranty due to the complexity of EV components and Tesla's limited service network. Insurance rates can also be on the higher side for Teslas, largely because of repair costs and battery replacement potential. Tesla does offer an 8-year, 120,000-mile warranty on the battery and drive unit for most trims, which provides some peace of mind. Resale value is generally strong in the EV market, and frequent updates could affect long-term depreciation. One thing to note, Tesla does sometimes push out over-the-air recalls, and some owners have reported issues like touchscreen glitches or minor hardware faults. But most problems can be fixed remotely without a visit to a service center.